Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Hello and welcome to In.form, of course, on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and it's Wednesday afternoon. We're very close to Christmas, but before we go off into vacation holiday mode for us here in Dubois County and beyond, we want to talk about TRICAP. More specifically, we want to talk about TRICAP with the wonderful staff there. We have Judy Jochem-Nino, the Human Resource Specialist, and Nona Baker, Community and Donor Relations Director, with us today. So, hello, ladies. How are you doing today?
Kaitlyn, thanks for having us.
Hi, Kaitlyn. Doing just fine.
Wonderful stuff. And I was telling you guys before we got started that it was a very nice surprise to hear that TRICAP wanted to come and visit us once again. You guys do so many different things that even if we started listing them from top to bottom, we might even miss some stuff. So it's very exciting to get to, really touch on some topics, remind people what TRICAP is, what you guys do, what services you provide, and how you better the community here in Dubois County and honestly around southern Indiana. So without a further ado, I want to ask you some of these great questions that I was prepped with. So for those who don't really understand what TRICAP is, or maybe this might be the first time they've heard. Hopefully not, but TRICAP has been a part of our community for a very long time now. Can you share some of the information about what TRICAP is, who you are, and kind of what you guys do?
We're a nonprofit organization. We've been around for a very long time, since 1966. So in just a couple of years, we will celebrate our 60th anniversary.
Wow.
We, in addition to being a nonprofit organization, we're also a community action agency. And what that means is, along with other community action agencies around the country, we have a specific region that we serve in Indiana. TRICAP's region is Dubois, Pike, and Warwick counties. And then we have some limited services in Vanderburgh County, Gibson, and Spencer. And the community action agencies, that movement started around in the mid-1960s as an initiative to combat poverty all around our country. Agencies like TRICAP, we work to uplift our communities, individuals and families. And TRICAP has a variety of programs. They're committed to enhancing the well-being of all of our neighbors, helping everyone achieve better stability and self-sufficiency. And something that is kind of surprising that you don't really think about in our area specifically, in Dubois County, in counties close to us, but there's actually a lot of low-income population in this area. It's not recognized necessarily all of the time, but the three counties that we serve really face a lot of significant challenges when it comes to low income. I did some recent research with the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics because I wanted to be accurate in the information that I provide, because it's kind of surprising, really. The average weekly wage in the United States for the first half of 2024 was $1,390. Speaking only to Dubois County, that average weekly wage for the same period was only $969. Wow. So we are significantly lower in Dubois County than the national average. So organizations and agencies like TRICAP that serve the low-income population are really important, and that's why people's support is so important to us.
That is a big statistic. You said it was going to be shocking.
It
surprises
a lot of people to that they don't see the need locally.
Right. And we here in Dubois County especially, we tend to live in our bubble. We are very proud of where we come from and whatnot. But when it comes to being similar or equal or kind of seeing how we average against the rest of the world, it's interesting to see that statistic is there. And that is one of the many ways that TRICAP serves the area here. So it is just crazy to think of. But on that same note, can you tell us a little bit more about the various different TRICAP programs? Because you guys have a plethora of different things that local families and people here can not take advantage of, but have assistance with, right?
Absolutely.
So many people may see the TriCap logo, but as I talk to friends, they're like, okay, I see it, but I don't really know what you guys do.
Right.
So there are three main focus areas that we look at. Education is one. Many times people know, oh, yeah, I know about the preschool program, okay, Head Start. But we also address housing issues, and then also as well some health issues that people may need. Again, low income, but we do serve people of all incomes, and some are income based. But again, services, if you think you may need the help, contact us to see what we've got available, because there are, again, so many programs that we work with.
Right. And in that umbrella of services that you guys offer, that also means that you employ a lot of different specialists for things. So you have health professionals and you have people to help with weatherization of people's homes. And all of these, again, it is very vast, but again, being able to help the community in those various different ways so that if you are if you have income troubles or not, you're able to get assistance. So, do the various TriCap programs have income guidelines? You kind of touched on that a bit, Judy, and some do, some don't. So, like, what does that kind of look like for whomever might arrive at your door?
Well, a lot of the programs have income guidelines. For example, the preschool, the Head Start preschool is a no-cost preschool, and it's specific to low-income families. The guidelines are different for each program, but there are several programs where income guidelines aren't part of the program at all. For example, our family planning clinic that provides healthcare services to men and women. It's a sliding fee scale. So, and they take all kinds of insurance, but you don't have to have insurance to be seen. So you may pay nothing for your visit, or you may pay a small amount based on your income. The weatherization services that you mentioned, the home safety and comfort, those services are available to renters and homeowners of all income levels at a reasonable price. So you can increase your energy efficiency and save money on your bill, and that's something that TriCap Weatherization can help with.
Right, and that is, again, multiple different services that kind of overarch, which it's exciting to hear that, again, having this as a resource or just, asking questions. If you don't know if you qualify for TriCap services and you need assistance in one way or another, just come in and ask. Try-cap.net is a very good place to start if you're a Google search warrior like myself. Search TriCap. You can find all the different services, and you guys are also very location-based, so no matter where you are in your different county of coverage areas, you can definitely kind of customize it and see what is offered in your local area. Definitely kind of leads us into the next kind of amazing question is maybe a response from each of you. What is something that maybe people may or may not know about TriCap? Because again, it is like an onion that never ends. You guys have multiple different layers, and even I learned something new, that Head Start's a free income-based program. So what's something that maybe our listeners and viewers might not know about TriCap?
We are a 501(c)(3). We are not a government agency. A lot of times people think, oh, you're a government program. We help run, get grants from government programs. But again, we are a 501(c), which means we need to solicit funds.
Right.
So one of the things that I recently became involved with is our TriCap trips. And I went on the first trip. In October, we went to New Orleans. So this year for 2025, we have 3 trips planned. Our first one coming up, Charleston, South Carolina. Then we'll have one to Nashville, Tennessee in May. And then in the fall, we're going to Boston, Salem area. The trips are designed to be for not just seniors. Sometimes people think, oh, it's, just older people, which I'm now part of. But it is for everyone, up to 18 and above. You can join the trip. It's an affordable trip. It includes your hotel, different events, breakfast, dinners, et cetera. And again, it's a very reasonable cost trip. It would make a great Christmas present for yourself or your spouse, your children, that person you're like, what do I get this person? Maybe you can get them a trip that we're going on in 2025.
That is a very interesting turn, but if it benefits TriCap and you get a nice trip out of it, that's even more of a reason to sign up. If anyone wants information about the trip specifically, how best should they seek that out, or where can they find more information?
Well, you can contact TriCap. You can also go to the website and take a look at those trips. There's some brief agendas on there that will give you a little bit of information. You know, we're going on a plantation tour or a riverboat cruise, that type of thing for the different trips. So either way, you can always call me and I can talk to you about that, or email us at TriCap.
Very good. And in that same vein, if anyone, just wants to donate to TriCap and write you guys a check, is that something you guys can handle as well?
Every day, all day
Every
long.
day.
All day long. There's a lot of opportunities for people that want to get involved with TriCap in their work and ways to support. Of course, financial support is always needed and greatly appreciated. You can donate right through our website. It's very simple, quick, and easy to use. A lot of people give around the holidays to their favorite charities and to support their community, and we would love to be part of that. Additionally, we've got volunteer opportunities like the trips that Judy was mentioning. We could use volunteers to help take care of the people that are on the trip, making sure everybody gets to where they're going when they need to, and so that would be an opportunity to volunteer. Also in the preschool classrooms, there are volunteers that are needed, so there's a lot of ways to get involved.
Definitely.
And then that gift of travel.
Exactly.
The gift of travel
The
is
gift of travel.
awesome.
Memorable travel experience. I need to tell my kids.
There you go.
I need
I'll
hint,
take you
hint.
along.
That's very
Absolutely.
exciting. So, Nona, is there anything that you can kind of think of that maybe people may or may not know about TriCap? I know you've had quite a few years there, and you've been a In.form regular from years past. So, is there anything that maybe listeners or viewers might not know about TriCap that we want to make sure to highlight on today?
One thing that really surprised me recently, and I've known the team at TriCap off and on for about 10 years in different relationships and through a different employer. I did not have any idea really the impact that they have on our community, not only through the programs and services they provide, but by the resources and referrals that they can provide to other organizations that can help uplift a family. I think so far this year at our last count, our team had made almost 10,000 referrals to clients, to other within our agency and to other organizations. So even if TriCap is not going to have exactly what somebody needs, we can help somebody find the assistance that they need. They're not just without an answer. We can point them in a direction, somebody else that can help them.
Yeah, our receptionists do a great job of
Big
that.
surprise.
You get a phone call, and then even myself, where you're like, okay, I don't know that. You try and Google and look and take a phone number and try and get back with people, because TriCap doesn't do it all, but they have so many contacts with people who just can work on some more specific programs. Again, it's a great program. I've been here about 3 years now, and learning new stuff, and that TriCap does.
And again, try-cap.net is a fantastic resource. They've got the different locations. They've got phone numbers, even fax numbers. You can get directions on where you need to go and all the services and whatnot. So again, just phenomenal stuff that people will hopefully continue to support so that others can get the help that they need and in their time of need. But ladies, did we hit on everything? Is there anything else you want to mention while we've got you on air today? Because, it's a beautiful day outside, and hopefully we've got a few more people who are interested in TriCap, and maybe they'll stop in and see you guys in the near future.
I think we've covered most everything. We'd love to have people join us on a trip.
Sure.
That would be a lot of fun, and it's a great way not only to make memorable travel memories and experiences, but also to support our mission and the work that we do.
Absolutely. And I think the biggest thing is, if you have questions, you have concerns about things, TriCap's a great resource. Feel free to call. Again, people are very helpful, and if we can't help you directly, we're going to work hard to find people who can.
Yes, and if you have questions about these amazing trips that I keep hearing about, call TriCap as well. But ladies, thank you so much for coming in today and giving us just a glimpse into what you guys do at TriCap. And we are so grateful to have you in our community and hope nothing but the best. And, anytime you want to come back to talk about trips or any more details, we would love to have you.
Thank
Great.
you, Kaitlyn.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
Kaitlyn.
it.
Thank you so much. And you have been listening to In.form here on WBDC and WJTS with the TRICAP Improving Lives Since 1966.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.